More embassies are beginning to ban, what do we call them? They're beginning to ban several politicians from Nigeria. Yes. Because they have failed to, comply with International Criminal Court over the immediate referendum of Biafra and the release of the Biafran nation. We are committed in doing the needful, and we are not going to stop, because our journey has become more pleasant than what it is now. If we continue to put ourselves in a corner of distraction, we won't, have ourselves more well, and more reason we should continue doing the needful. Now listen to this. To those who waste their time dying for politicians, should understand that no matter what you do for a politician will always be a politician. When you are gone, they will wave to the next person. When you die, they will move to the next available people. People will always come to politicians to seek help, and they'll be used. So for some of you who want to keep, so some of you that want to keep fighting your own brothers because of what you benefit from politicians, you should begin now to ask yourself questions. The road we are taking, the point of view, and one important fact that everyone must get is one big truth: that Biafra has come to stay. That's just the big problem. One thing is very, very important. We cannot put ourselves in that angle where we'll be begging for our freedom. Instead, we'll constantly ask that our journey must be reciprocated in a proper measure. And that's where all this thing is. A big win, a big turnaround, and a big journey. Biafra has come to stay, and now that the International Criminal Court is banning some politicians, is a big win. But let's don't forget, one of our greatest enemies are not even just the black people, but the US and the UK, who have decided to keep taking our resources while we keep begging them to accept us in their countries. Chigis who, continue in the path of righteousness. We must understand one biggest part of everything we teach. One of the biggest things is that if we fail to put ourselves together, if we fail to hold Biafra and Biafrans responsible for what is coming, a lot of negative impact will be made. And this is where the whole issue will begin. And this is more reason I must tell you that things must be put together just for Biafra to be actualized. That's just the positive impact. Just for Biafra to be actualized. We see every day by day, everything's come and things end the way it goes and the way it's going. One of the most important things is that we are now committed to continue to push ahead and enlighten ourselves towards the extreme end of victory that one day Biafra is going to come, and of course it has already come. It has already come and it will keep coming. That's one thing some of you don't know. The victory has been laid down, and our journey to make sure that our people are educated enough about the incident that should be put in place has now begun to spread across the universe. One thing is sure, that if we don't put ourselves well or engage ourselves properly, then mistakes will be made. That's just the truth. If we don't engage ourselves well and put ourselves the way it should be, mistakes will continue to be made. So we gloriously put this gospel out there so that men will understand and see the positive impact that we have made for a very long time. Biafra will come and our journey will be established properly. That's where the whole incident and the truth must begin to perceive and persevere. So we can continue to put through the most gracious part of it, and the journey has come to stay.